How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby Sixkiller.
And I'm Emilz Killer, and we're back playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker.
It's Nathan's turn.
Hopefully he's a bit easier than the last two. We are sorry that Maya and Mariana and Jaya were so convoluted and long and frustrating.
I think they're all getting pretty difficult now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
Hello, Nathan. Look
I
there.
burned the photos of Hannah. It didn't work. I suppose because the loss was superficial. The next thing I burned was the rocking chair. That worked. I've been getting rid of her stuff ever since. There was a day when I attacked a Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
So he burnt her chair. I thought he wasn't going to.
Yeah, but the photos didn't work.
So he tried the chair.
Yeah, and it worked.
And why did you attack a bin?
I don't know about that.
Attack the Salvation Army bin.
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin. They're like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
Those things are easier to get into. You just climb into them.
Why don't you just burn the whole bin?
I'm not trying to hide anything. I just don't know.
Sorry about it.
Just pour some kerosene or petrol in there and...
Alright, we're gonna do this first.
Okay.
Because
Spike.
otherwise I'll forget.
Yep.
I didn't notice Dr. Dekker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died.
Fair enough. What else is there? Valentine's Day. I don't think they're answering that anymore though.
No, his
You've asked me
Valentine's
that
Day
already.
was...
No. Wait. Maybe that was yesterday. I don't know, anyway.
Yeah, okay, so Valentine's Day isn't a thing anymore.
Yep. Well, we told Mariana that he was stabbed in the heart, did we?
Oh, you can try that.
That's not really relevant.
Dr. Dekker was stabbed in the heart. Oh, that was the other thing that made her uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was right.
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
More problems.
Dr. Dekker gave him more problems.
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days.
Just like Bryce.
Even if you don't believe
Yeah.
the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
So he's in the same boat as Bryce.
Exactly, because he said that he started out with depression and then
Dr.
Dekker gave him the extra hour.
Or cursed him or gave him powers
Yeah.
or whatever that made things worse. Yeah.
Did
Diary.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me,
Oh.
that she was going to break off the engagement,
Whoa.
Whoa.
that she didn't love me anymore.
Whoa.
I regretted it.
Regretted reading it. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, sure would. He thought they were happy and everything was perfect.
Sorry, drawing a blank.
Break off the engagement?
Yeah.
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
But that's what your problem
Thanks
is.
for the dating advice, by the way.
How was that dating advice?
No, when we said he asked if he should go start seeing someone else, and
Yeah.
we said no.
You told me not to look for anyone else until I was ready. So I didn't. I've just been sitting at home, reading Hannah's diary, stewing. I ordered a pizza. A nice girl delivered it.
Nice girl. Maybe we can get an alibi for a girl. We
Yeah.
don't know anyone that delivers pizza.
It took a week of days to get that pizza girl to smile. And you know what did it? A tip, as much as the pizza cost. So money does make you happy.
So she's not interested in you?
No.
If I cared about money that much, I wouldn't be working at a supermarket. I'm just trying to care about something at the moment.
This is going quite well.
Did Dr. Dekker make you have loop days?
Did Dr. Dekker give you loop days? Yeah?
Like hepatitis.
I got a serious case of loop days down there. Okay.
Curse?
what Bryce said.
Yeah.
Ah, the curse. Or remembered. I was hoping you'd forget. It's gonna sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
Whoa.
The power
So
of
it's
the
the
mind.
same as Bryce. He is Bryce all over again, except
Yes.
less awful.
Yeah, well, he's not taking photographs of naked women without their consent.
What was it? Come to terms.
With your grief.
Like I said, it takes something like a tragic event to move my day forward. I do more and more bizarre things to try and get things moving. It's a curse, like I said.
Is it because it takes his mind off of his grief? So that lets it move forward because he's not thinking about it?
Yeah, well, I suppose he would be thinking about it, but he's trying to do something counteractive, such as burning her shit. Trying to do stuff which Dr. Dekker might see as getting over.
Getting over her. Well, maybe we should have told him to look for someone else then. Because that might stop his loop days then.
Well, it could, but at the time we didn't know.
No, we didn't.
And at the time we personally thought that that was the best, because if he tried to get with somebody else, it's not really fair to either of them if he's not over Hannah.
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it.
You weren't going to read it? Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought falling out of love or whatever would be the answer to that, but it's not.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
He says that it's in the Salvation Army. He must have accidentally dropped it in the clothes. So how does he know
No, sorry.
that it is in the Salvation Army bin? And he just hasn't misplaced it. Accidentally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. Dropped it?
I don't know any.
Fine.
Okay.
Come to
Like I
terms.
said,
Tragic
it takes
event. We
something
already
like
know
a
all
tragic
that.
event to move my day
Yeah.
forward. I do more and more bizarre things
Bizarre
to try and get
things?
things
Yeah.
moving. I intentionally cut myself, publicly humiliate myself, I steal things, I hurt people around me, just enough to get another day to start. I ran out of people around me pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Can imagine. So we still got more on Curse.
Ah, the curse. Or remembered. I was hoping you'd forget. It's gonna sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
You believed him? Or... Yeah, let's
Yeah.
try that.
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
Oh, here we go.
Demonstration.
Sounds interesting.
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere. And he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
He had a flame in his hand.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
Scared?
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along. Keep coming to the sessions. Pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again. But I couldn't talk to him about it, because he'd know.
He
So-
never told him that he was...
Doing loop days, did you never tell Dr. Dekker that he had repeating days?
What would Dr. Dekker do? He was scared of what he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Did
he's...
Dr. Dekker know you had repeat days or loop days?
Sounds like he didn't, so he
No.
wasn't even trying to work on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a lot to go on here, you know?
I'm also curious as to if he knows why Hannah had fallen out of love with him.
Why did Hannah fall out of love with you?
Yeah.
Maybe it was in the diary.
Why didn't Hannah love you?
Let's break off the engagement.
Okay.
So what's
I've
this one?
told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy,
Crazy towards the end?
Yeah.
When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy. I think they possibly curse other people, a bit like he cursed me.
Yes.
Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Mm-hmm. That goes along with our theory of
Yeah,
the
it
cult.
certainly does. With power. Power crazy. Power
Yeah.
mad.
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame.
Oh, we should say you have a
There
flame in
was
your
no
hand.
flame.
Yeah.
And then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere. And he
It's
tried
not
to
there.
hypnotise me to make me forget it.
No. It was when he first said it, but then when we repeat it,
Yeah, it wasn't there again.
yeah.
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 What do I say? You had a flame in your hand, man. You're a
I was
pyrokinetic.
scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I...
Found out you still knew?
I've got nothing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, dude.
I was scared what Dr. Dekker
I don't
would
wanna
do
smash
to
the
me if he
hints like we
found
did
out
with
I still
Mariana.
knew. So I had to play along. Keep
Play
going to
along?
the sessions.
Keep going to
Pretend
the
I hadn't
sessions.
seen what he'd done. It was awful. Because I was suffering through the same days over...
It was awful.
You've asked me that already. No.
Play along.
No.
Keep coming to the sessions.
Yep.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, come on.
I feel like if you felt like this person was doing this to you, why wouldn't you go find a different therapist or stop coming?
Why didn't you stop coming?
That's not really relevant.
Okay, it's not relevant apparently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
I
not
was
relevant.
scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along.
What Dr. Dekker would do to you.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I wanted to be as far away from him as possible. I don't know who did.
Do you know who killed Dr. Dekker?
He just said, I don't know who did.
I know, but...
And it just cleared everything
Ah.
up. There's no follow-ups. But that's good. That's good. We're doing good. We got 2 double asterisk ones to go. We've got the diary
I
one.
read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement. That she didn't love me anymore. I regretted it.
You regretted it. Let's do that.
Yep.
Of course he regretted it, though.
Yeah.
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long. I regret the grief. I regret all the
Okay, that's
days
not
I
what I thought.
slept through because of
Yeah.
it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Whoa.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Can you ask just, she didn't love you anymore?
It doesn't work. I tried that many times.
That wording, though?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I
Okay.
just don't know.
Still pull out in front of that bloody driver? My
that's
God.
closed off, but we've still got a single asterisk on diary.
Yeah.
Last few weeks. Did he read the rest, or just the last few weeks?
I don't know. I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago.
A while ago.
I must have accidentally
How long's
dropped
a while
in some
ago?
clothes for the
Yeah.
Salvation Army bin.
How long's it been since our last session?
It's
I
funny,
assume it's
'cause
only a couple
I
days
wasn't going
apart.
to read it.
Yeah, well, maybe a
She
week,
said she'd fallen out of love.
once a week sort of thing. Fallen into some clothes.
Sorry.
A while ago. I'd like to know how long that a while ago is. Like, ever since we've seen him, has he already known that she fell out of love with him? Because then, why hasn't he moved on?
Yeah.
Why hasn't the loop days gone?
I've got nothing to tell you.
Obviously, he's not grieving for her anymore.
So why are the loop days still happening if he's angry now?
Exactly. He's over the grief, and that was what Dr. Dekker cursed him with. He has to relive the days until he comes to terms with his
Yeah.
grief, which he has because of the diary.
Yeah.
So, loop day should be gone, right?
Theoretically.
He
Yeah.
held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame.
Just look
There
at the
was no
flame.
Look at the flame.
And then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand.
There
that
was a
had come out of
flame? He was
nowhere.
holding a flame?
Came out of nowhere.
No.
He was holding a flame.
He was holding a flame, just like you.
He held his hand outstretched. And
Come
told
on,
me to look at the
Nathan.
flame.
You can
There
do
was
this.
no flame. And then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere. And he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
What about Dr. Dekker was holding a flame?
Dr. Dekker was holding a flame in his hand.
Puff!
Forget it.
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore, so I got basic therapist.
Isn't that what you want, though?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
He told me lots of people get depression, to become more active, see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Roll up your sleeves or eat an orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
She does seem to care about him because he reminds her of whatever the other guy's name was, whose name I've
Sam?
forgotten. Was it Sam? Alright, we got something new. Nathan says he talks to Jaya a lot. I should ask her.
Yep.
We already did that.
But maybe now that we know it from him, it might change it.
I don't think so because she's green.
No, but,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because we did a hint and it forced us to ask her about Nathan, remember?
Ah, see, and that's why didn't seem pertinent at the time. Haha.
So maybe we should be flitting back and forth rather than trying to finish one off in one go.
But that's gonna get confusing.
It's going to get very confusing. We've only got diary
I read
left,
the last few weeks of
and I don't know what to
Hannah's
ask
diary
about
a while
that.
ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for
I
the
tried
Salvation
dropped
Army
it.
bin.
Salvation
Salvation
Army
Army
bin.
bin.
Last few
It's
weeks.
funny because I wasn't
Wasn't
going
gonna
to
read it.
Gonna read it.
Tried
She
that.
said she'd fallen out of love with me.
Falling out of love for
She was
you.
going to
Break off the engagement. She didn't love me anymore.
That she didn't love me anymore.
I want to know why.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Why did you read it? How about that?
Why did you read Hannah's diary?
Because you never said that.
No. Did you still love Hannah? We know we did, but
Oh, come on. We're so close, Nathan. We are so close. Don't turn into Mariana for us.
at least we got him to orange without any hints.
Yeah, that's a start, eh? We've done that, most of them, I think.
Ask him if he's still having loot days. Just
Are you still having... We haven't actually said loop days, have we?
no.
So, that's probably a good one.
No. Sorry.
Let's just say loop day.
I don't know.
And at the beginning he said that he burnt her photos, but it didn't work because they were superficial.
Yeah.
And then he burnt her rocking chair.
And that moved the day forward.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now, I'm afraid. Alright, let's do this. When did he accidentally read-hand it? Didn't we ask that?
Yeah. We did. We didn't say those exact words, though.
That's what I wanted to know, because I wanted to know how long he's known that she
Yeah.
was out of love with him. So,
Yeah. Timelines. Try accidentally read.
when did you accidentally
Dentally.
read
Hannah's diary.
Jesus.
A few weeks ago. It's still sinking in. Suppose living a lie is just the norm now.
Bloody hell. That's
Yeah,
what we were trying to ask.
That was a bit rough, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we got him green. And we're only 20 minutes in, so we should probably kick off Elin, I suppose.
Yeah. 20 minutes for him, another 50 for Elin.
Yeah, Elin. Elin.
I'm okay, I suppose. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry's Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest. I gave all my keepsakes back.
Oh look, she's not wearing the necklace.
Why'd you give her keepsakes back? We told her that it wasn't wrong for her to keep them. Why did you give the keepsakes back? Or maybe Terry made her do it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about it, and well, I know you said it was okay that I should keep them, but maybe it did look a bit suspicious.
Well, yeah.
Me having things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me.
That's
The
fair.
locket, the watch, the ring, even the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me. I wasn't supposed to mention her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling about that, remember?
Yeah, you said
We were
that.
talking about that off camera.
Were we?
Yes.
That wasn't on camera?
No. But I
Okay.
was talking about Elin and how Elin knew Dr. Dekker's mum.
Oh, that's right. Earlier, yeah. Because she cared for her when she was dying, and then she got shitty because Dr. Dekker wouldn't go see her.
Sorry, I wish I could help.
And
Sarah
Jaya
Dekker.
also said that Dr. Dekker sent her to see Dekker's
yeah.
mother.
She did.
Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
She died a while ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. I'd only just started seeing Dr. Dekker.
Did Dr. Dekker talk about his mother?
They used to talk about it all the time. That's what she was saying
Yeah.
earlier.
I don't know.
Alright, let's go back to Hello
okay,
Elin.
I suppose.
Okay, Hilda's fading fast,
That's
Terry's
fine.
Terry. So we should
Hilda's
ask about them.
Yep.
Hilda is fading fast.
Hilda's nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either. Although, she did give me a vicious scratch yesterday.
Why did she scratch you?
Instead of following these up, I want to open up as much as we can from one thing.
Okay.
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well. Not her usual self. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Are you poisoning her?
Back down.
That's gone.
Okay.
Was there more on Hello Elin? I just want to open up as many topics as we can to work on, you know?
Yep.
I'm okay, I suppose.
So we don't have to keep going backtracking.
Works fine.
Works fine.
Hilda's fading fast.
But sad.
Terry's Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest.
And then it's about the
I
keepsakes.
gave all my keepsakes back.
Yeah.
Works fine.
Ask me something else. That one's a dud.
Excuse me?
Dr. Dekker's stabby.
Oh yeah,
Paperweight.
paper spike.
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird. that whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
Oh, interesting.
What else was I going to ask about Halloween?
Okay, I suppose.
Oh, a bit sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know what to do with that. Alright, let's
Elin also said that on Valentine's she was having a date with Max.
should we ask about Max?
Yeah.
I feel like you're clutching at...
Shut up.
Well, I've thought about it, and well, I know you said it
Oh, you
was
said backed
okay
off, eh?
that I
Yeah.
should keep them.
Terry's
but
backed off.
Yeah.
Oh no,
maybe
that was
it
from
That was
different
another
ones.
one.
Me
Bit
having
suspicious?
things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want
Wrong
people
idea.
to get the wrong idea about me.
And then she said that she gave back
The locket,
the
the
watch, the
watch,
ring,
the
and the
ring.
little bird that Helen
we should ask
gave.
about
even
the
the
little
little
bird too.
bird Sarah Dekker gave me.
Oh, Sarah, I said Helen.
I
There
wasn't
hasn't been a
supposed to
Helen in
mention
this
her.
game, was it? Wasn't supposed to mention her?
Little bird.
It was just a little China bird, sort of a yellowy blue pattern on it. I don't think it's worth anything.
Did that clear that? No. Why were you meant
Meet.
to mention her?
Mention Sarah.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, fuck.
Well, I
She didn't want to
thought
look
about
suspicious.
it.
Suspicious,
I
yeah.
know.
What was the other?
You said it was okay.
Wrong idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just trying to avoid
doesn't
spelling
really
large
matter.
words.
Let's talk about something else.
If I can avoid it, you know.
Yeah.
Dr. Dekker's mother. She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
One of your first patients?
Yeah.
I've been a nurse for ages, but I've only worked at the nursing home for the last year. I tend to move around quite a bit. I get quite fidgety if I stay in the same place too long.
Same as Mariana.
Yeah. And that means that Dr. Dekker's mum died within the last year.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more recent than I thought. I was thinking a bit further back than that.
Hilda's nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much.
Vicious
Doesn't
scratch.
feel-
Yeah.
I don't think I spelled vicious right.
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter.
I was about to ask
I've
her.
decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
Shift tonight.
Is that really what you want to talk about?
Yeah. You're going to shift for Hilda tonight? Yeah?
Yep. That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now. Think of someone you really love. It might help if you close your eyes. Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't think it's gonna work. On the bright side, that probably means you're not gonna die anytime soon.
Yay!
Can she only do it with people that are going to die? Did you show Dr. Dekker?
See that? Her face changed.
You did.
I don't know anything about that.
Did you shift for Sarah Dekker?
Sorry, I'm being thick. I don't know what you want me to...
Jesus. There's more
true
about this
then.
paper
I heard
spike
Dr.
then.
Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure.
Heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed?
Weird. That whoever did it would
chose
choose
the paper spike.
Chose the
How's that weird?
Yeah, you wouldn't think there'd be knives around or anything.
No.
If it's a heat of the moment or just come in the office and grab
Yeah,
what you...
you'd assume that it was a heat of the moment.
Is that how you spell chose?
Chose. I don't know. Oh, I can't do.
I'm going to put another O.
Um,
Oh, what was the...
how's the paper spike weird?
Hang on. Heard he was stabbed. Oh, shit.
Ask me something else.
Why is the paper spike weird? I mean, we can't say paper spike, that's the
Dr.
problem.
Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes.
There we go.
You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once, he pushed the spike through his skin. At this bit, here, between his thumb and his finger. He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
Dr. Dekker is Cthulhu.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, did Dr. Dekker give her powers?
No.
No blood.
I was a bit freaked out. At first, I thought it was a trick. A magic trick, you know? Like some kind of therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react. But it wasn't. The spike was real. Dr. Dekker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually. I don't know how he did it. He said he just thought that it wouldn't hurt him, so it didn't.
Okay, this is getting crazy, and Dr. Dekker's crazy. Where'd he get all his powers from?
Dr. Dekker's nuts.
Alright, we need to wrap this one up, though.
Oh
I really want to get more into this one, because she's got a lot of info for us.
Yeah, obviously this whole spike thing is quite pertinent, why they chose it, and is the spike something to do with giving the powers? Did he give...
Did he spike himself?
Well, possibly. Maybe he thought it wouldn't hurt him. He spiked himself so that Claire could bring him back
to
being...
life.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we'll see you in the next episode with Elaine?
Elin.
Thank you.